So you can access the boot from CD within your boot menu. Simply press something like F5 or so. You have to read the guide of your mainboard to know exactly what key to press. Normally it's F5, but maybe different on your system. And then you see Ubuntu 14.05 is starting. This is simply a little error message specific to my system. You will normally not see this on your system. And here start the desktop background of Ubuntu, and the program Ubiquity is launching. Ubiquity is the installer of Ubuntu 14.05. And here to the left you have the opportunity to choose your language. We do this tutorial in English. Here you can start a live session if you don't want to install the system, install Ubuntu to your computer. You can read the release notes if you're interested, or just jump over here to install Ubuntu. We do the last. Install Ubuntu, click this please. And you have here some information. You need 6.4 gigabytes of available drive space, and well, a connection to the internet is with benefits affected. You will get the latest updates automatically if you use this checkbox here, and you should install also third-party software. Especially with this, the Flash installer is coming to you, and you can see some videos on internet like YouTube or something, and you can hear some audio. This is not on the installation CD because there are some license issues, but it's allowed to get them during install directly. So you can use this checkbox here and proceed. Please use the continue button right over. So you see you have to give the installation program some time to get the configuration. We just do the simple installation. Here, erase this and install Ubuntu. You have some other options. Encrypt the new Ubuntu installation for security. You may choose this when you need some extra security, and you can use the LVM. These are logical volume management. It's well, yes, it allows you to taking snapshots and easier partition resizing. That's quite correct, but what is not told here is that it will slow down your system a little bit, maybe around 10 or 20%. So we simply do the erase this installation here. When you have already some operating systems installed on your computer, you have some extra options here, like install beside or update or something else. So on the right down corner you see install now, and we use this button and hurry over to some basic configurations in our system. On the next screen you see the localization dialog, and here the question, where are you? So in my case it is Germany with Berlin. Ubuntu do the localization normally, automatically and correct. If this is not the case, then you have the opportunity to choose your location manually, but well, in my case it was quite correct, and Berlin could be kept chosen, and we continue here. So what we have is the keyboard layout. So in your case it may be probably something different, like English US. And you have here an interesting feature. You can detect your keyboard layout automatically. Just press the shown keys here. I do this. Is this on my keyboard? Yes, it is. Press it. No, this is not. And yes, this is quite correct. My keyboard layout is a German one. And we continue. Please keep in mind, this here, the keyboard layout, it isn't only meant this, the keyboard layout, not the language in which your system will be installed. So this have you chosen already on the start on the installation. My name is user. My computer name is user VirtualBox. Yes, I do this here in a virtual environment with the hypervisor VirtualBox, so don't worrying about the name here. The installation system is able to recognize this. Pick a username, user, give a password. Well, a quite complicated one. No, well, it's fair. Yes, this is okay. Log in automatically or require my password to log in. For the case of simplicity, we start with automatically log in, and no, we don't want to encrypt the home folder. This encryption here is to distinguish from the whole system encryption. Here, when you check this, only the home folder where you have your downloads, your documents, is encrypted, not the whole hard disk. So we continue. And yes, the installation is starting. You can have here some extra information what the installer is doing. You have a slideshow. You can look a little bit around, read a bit, get some impression of what you will see in some minutes with a box and so on. Play a little bit around, but the installation will need around 20 minutes, depend on the speed of the system you have, and we will see us when the installation will be finished. When the installation has finished, you get this pop-up that informs you about and gives you the opportunity to restore the system, which should you do now. The first part of the restarting process brings the system down to this information screen, and you see here in blue, please remove installation media and close the tray if any, then press enter. So please do so, remove the installation media and restart the system completely.